Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So I've had some stuff forwarded to me, and I'm very interested what the heck is going on because I see in the line group people are blaming me for this message that you're seeing here. And that's a little bit not fair because the people that actually blame, well, it's Mogwai. So if you know who he is, he's the guy to blame. If you don't know who he is, well, you can stop blaming me. And Mogwai, you're a really good buddy, but I'm going to throw you under the bus on this time because, well, yeah, it doesn't make any difference. It's just, that's the way it is. So he's the clever guy that figured this out. And, yeah, so there's that. So stop blaming me, guys. In terms of what's happening, wow. So here's what I think I understand. Lately, Mogwai and his little gang, they have figured out some stuff. Actually, it's not lately. They've been doing it for a long time. But lately, they've been selling it on Facebook. So there was this gem hack that they were selling for like $150. And statue hack, I think, for something like that. And they were selling other things in the past. And so what happened is, instead of just keeping it to them and their friends, they started trying to make profit from it. And when COA sees that, and they see it because people report it and they do silly things and people show off and stuff like that. When that happens, it basically just becomes a big poop show. And so that's kind of what the situation is. So, like in the past, the Chinese were hacking, but they weren't really selling it. They were just giving it to their friends for free, or it really wasn't public. But these other guys were basically posting this stuff on Facebook really, really blatantly in your face, like, ha, 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 we know you don't do anything type situation. And apparently they do actually care, I guess, at some point. I don't know. So what happens is you logged in and your gems are all gone. Or at least some of them. Whatever. I've heard that so the interface to the game didn't check whether you had purchased like the wisdom gems or whatever it was, and you could actually craft them. And so when they took all of your gems back, they actually left those research gems, whether you had paid for them or not. This is forwarded to me. This isn't my account. Don't say, oh yeah, blah blah blah. This isn't my account. I'm taking it from a forwarded account. Please stop spreading rumors. And of course, we all are wondering, what the heck is this about? Emergency shutdown, don't worry, it'll be back. And that is all tied to this, which is tied to this. And it affects basically every component of the game. But the question is how much will they enforce? So I've known about cheats for emblems. In the past, Crucible could be used in order to generate tons and tons and tons of essence. There's been like cheats for every release going back to the game a long time, etc., etc. There's just been tons of holes in the game. And it's like, at which point are they going to enforce cheating on some things and other things are not going to care about? Which point? I mean, what exactly are they going to do? And part of the problem with this is when they removed everybody's gems, people who had actually paid for gems, they took those back too. Now I could see, banning people. I could see, taking back things that people had illegitimately gained. But I can't necessarily agree, and you guys can leave a comment on this below, whether they should take back things that people actually legitimately paid for. And in this case, it was one step more further stupid because they left the things that people who generated illegitimately, took the things that people had paid for, and just basically mucked up the whole system. Just like where's my facepalm emoji when you need it? Yeah. I don't know. So it's a big facepalm emoji. I don't have more screenshots. I mean, I have screenshots of people like blaming me in the line group. I have screenshots of people crying in the supposed bans. I don't think they're permanent ban, guys. I think they're like 3-day bans or whatever it is. If it's a permanent ban, I would be super, super surprised. Yeah. And the people who are saying that I'm using a training bug, I'm not using a training bug, you idiots. The people who asked me, like, hey, can I pay you like $100 and you build like 100 million power for me? I removed them as my friend and I blocked them because they're fucking morons. Seriously. I don't have any training bug. What I do have is the ability to really fast train. Yeah, but any one of you idiots could actually download an emulator and script that yourself. Durr. That's all I have. Nothing more. You have to actually buy the alliance packs. You have to actually buy the speed ups. And anybody who has said, hey, can you do that? I've blocked them and kicked them away because they were an idiot. So, you haters that I've blocked because I'm not cheating, seriously? So, whatever. Yeah, I mean, from all of the rumors and things like this, it kind of triggered me. But, whatever. So the way that they've done this is just completely moronic, and I'm just gonna sit back and wait and see, because I don't think that they're enforcing this like uniformly. I know that they're not. I know some accounts that did like the statue unlock, and they didn't do anything to them, and there's other people who didn't spend as much. So it's definitely one of those cases where, depending on how much you spend, is really gonna affect whether you're impacted by this or not. So hey, maybe you spent a lot and you cut a corner here and there. They're probably gonna turn a blind eye. This was definitely a case of them hand selecting accounts and hand selecting what to do, because they had no script in order to go back in the database and figure things out. They just basically looked at an account and did some monkey guessing in terms of what to do, and that's that. So there we go. The announcement of recent bans in violation. In Chinese, again, called Feng Pi, which means you fart or bullshit. So there we go. This is my commentary on it. So I don't know. Stop blaming me, guys. You guys are so silly. Well, maybe not you guys, my people watching this video, but the people in that line group, they're really so silly, toxic, just disgusting people. So if you ever ask me why I don't have line, it's exactly why. I mean, that group is just something else. But they have no lives. They have basically nothing. So all they can do is just sit around and gossip. Anyway, love you guys, and that's it. That's all for now. Bye-bye.